Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is Friday, the 16th day of May, the year 2025, and as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, before we start, let's briefly take a look at yesterday's results. So, yesterday I provided a total of 8.10 odds for you, and we were quite unlucky. The match involving Elsjej and Hevidove was the match that messed us up. My prediction for that match was both teams to score, and that match produced just two goals. The home team scored two, and the away could not score even one goal. So that was the match that messed up a beautiful 8 plus odd selections yesterday. Every other selections went well. Young Boys Ben versus Lausanne. My prediction was Young Boys to win or draw no bet. Rayo versus Betis, Betis to win or draw. Flota versus Pogon over 1.5 goals. Arid versus Al Ittihad over 2.5 goals. Mafra versus Torrens over 1.5 goals. Getafe versus Athletic Club to win or draw. So those selections went well. So guys, that was that for yesterday. Today is another day, and I've taken my time to come up with very good and well analyzed matches for you. So without much waste of time, let's get started. The first match, as you can see here, is from the Spain Segunda Division. It's a game involving Levante and Albacete. My prediction for this match is Levante to win at full time at 1.44 odds. So this match is very important for Levante. They need it to gain promotion, and they need 3 points. To be honest, they need 3 points in this match for them to gain automatic promotion to the Spain La Liga. So Levante want to do everything possible to make sure they get all three maximum points in this match. Let's look into their data. So looking at their data here, we can see that Levante are second on the table, Albacete are ninth on the table. Now, we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. You can see that Levante has won 4 times. The other fixtures ended in a draw. Talking about their current form here, we look at Levante's home record. We can see here that the last six home matches, Levante has won 5 times and drew just once. And then when we look at Albacete away from home, we can see that these guys struggle a lot whenever they play away from home. Their last six away matches, Albacete has won just once, drew 2 times, and lost 3 times. Now let's take a look at their standings on the table. So looking at their standings on the table here, we can see that Levante is second on the table with 70 points, Elche first with 71 points, and then we have Mirandes third with 68 points. So what this means is that if Levante fails to pick three maximum points and Mirandes wins their next game, automatically Mirandes will take over that second position from them and will now be promoted automatically. So this match is very important. Levante needs three maximum points and they need to win this match. So we expect Levante to win this match at full time at 1.44 odds. Next, we have this one from the Australia Liga 2. It's a game involving Brigins and Red. My prediction here is Red to win at full time at 1.27 odds. So this is another match that Red needs. It's a very important match, and Red needs to take three maximum points from it. Now, looking at their data here, we can see that Brigins are eighth on the table, Red are first on the table. And now looking at their head-to-head, we can see here that Red has actually won 3 times, Brigins 2 times. The other fixture ended in a draw. Talking about their current form here, we can see that Brigins, whenever they play at home, the last season matches, they won 3 times, lost 3 times. And then we look at Red away from home, we can see that the last six away matches, they won 4 times, they lost 2 times. So now let's take a look at their standings on the table. So you can see here that Red are first on the table with 61 points, followed by Admira with 59 points. So the point difference between the first and the second is just 2 points. Okay, so Red needs this match. They need to pick three maximum points here so they can secure automatic promotion to the next division. So for this reason, we expect Red to be serious. We expect them to pick three maximum points here at 1.27 odds. Next, we have this one from the England Premier League. It's a game involving Chelsea and Manchester United. My prediction for this match is over 8.5 corners at 1.34 odds. This match is going to be a tough one, and we expect to see corners here. Chelsea needs this match to qualify for the Champions League. Manchester United doesn't need this match. So it's going to be very tough. And at the same time, Manchester United would not want to lose to Chelsea. We know the rivalry, between Manchester United and Chelsea. Man U doesn't want to lose to Chelsea. Chelsea doesn't want to lose to Man U. So it's going to happen today, and we expect to see a very tough match here. And we should see corners. I mean, Chelsea does a lot of corners. Manchester United also does a lot. So we should be able to see over 8.5 corners here at 1.34 odds. Next, we have this one from the England Premier League. It's a game involving Aston Villa and Tottenham. My prediction here is Aston Villa to win at full time at 1.36 odds. So here, we give the advantage to Aston Villa. They have been so impressive in their home. We've seen how they have defeated so many top teams whenever they play at home. A very good they have very good players with a very good squad. So they should be able to pick three maximum points here at 1.36 odds. Tottenham has a final to play in 1 week's time, and they might be resting players for that final match. So we give the advantage to Aston Villa here. I will expect them to pick three maximum points here at 1.36 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Aston Villa are 6th on the table, Tottenham are 17th on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. We can see here that have won. Aston Villa has won 4 times. Tottenham has won 2 times. And then talking about their current form here, we can see that the last 6 matches, Aston Villa has won 4 times and drew 2 times. You can see how impressive Aston Villa has been at home. And then looking at Tottenham away from home, we can see that these guys have a very poor away record. The last 6 away matches, Tottenham has won just once, lost 4 times, and drew once. Now let's take a look at their standings on the table. So we can see here that Aston Villa are 6th on the table with 63 points, and they're trying hard to see how they can break into the top 4 so they can qualify for the top 5 so they can qualify for the Champions League. So you can see that the point difference between them and Chelsea is very small. So Aston Villa want to do everything possible to pick three maximum points here, so at least they can qualify for the Champions League. If you're not comfortable with this, you can go with the corner market. These two teams are very good in doing corners. So if you're not comfortable with the straight win here, I mean, you can go with the corner market for them to do 8.5 corners. It's still another possibility. They should be able to produce lots of corners here. Next, we have this one from the Saudi Arabia Pro League. It's a game involving Albacete and Al Hilal. My prediction here is Al Hilal to score over 1.5 goals at 1.3 on odds. So here we back Al Hilal to score goals. Al Hilal has been very impressive with goal scoring, and they've been scoring so many goals both home and away. So we expect them to have at least 2 goals here at 1.31 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that Al Fateh are 13 on the table, Al Hilal are 2nd on the table. And then when you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you can see here that Al Hilal has always been dominating. They've had 83% win record against Al Fateh, and we have seen here that they always score so many goals whenever they play against Al Fateh. Now, looking at their current form here, we can see that Al Fateh, their last 6 matches, they've won 4 times, lost once, and drew once. And then looking at Al Hilal away from home, we can see here that the last 6 away matches, Al Hilal has won 3 times, drew 2 times, and lost once. And we've seen here that Al Hilal scores lots of goals away from home. So we expect Al Hilal to score at least 2 goals here. They've been very good with goal scoring, and they should be able to have at least 2 goals at 1.31 odds. Finally, for today, we have this one from the Denmark Superliga. It's a game involving not just land and AGF Arrows. My prediction here is over 2.5 goals at 1.60 odds. So we look into the goal market and we expect to see lots of goals here. Not just land scores a lot and they also cause a lot. AGF also does the same thing and we should be able to have at least 3 goals here at 1.60 odds. Looking at their data here, we can see that not just land at fifth on the table, HF as sixth on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams. You can see here that not just land has won 3 times, HF has won 3 times, and whenever these two teams meet, lots of goals have always been produced, as you can see. Now, talking about their current form here, we can see that not just land the last 6 home matches, they won 4 times, lost once, and drew one. And you can see that they score and concede so many goals at home. Now, looking at AGF away from home, you see that the last 6 away matches, AGF has lost 5 times and drew once. And you can see that they score and concede a lot of goals away from home. So we expect to see a game where lots of goals being produced. We expect to have at least 3 goals here at 1.60 odds. So guys, these are all the matches I have for you today with a total of 7.21 odds. Always remember to bet responsibly. Football can be very funny. Even with the best analysis, anything can still happen. So make sure you bet responsibly and do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thank you so much guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.